In 1984, a toy emerged which would mesmerize a generation of school kids. Transformers had their own cartoon series, comic and film. The robots in disguise were everywhere.
You could never forget it, could you, really? And the robot voice, robots in disguise.
Even Decepticons! Autobots, transform! Robots in disguise.
A transformer is basically a vehicle that transforms, hence the name, into a robot of some kind and then can transform back to the car ad infinitum, usually through a complex chain of twists and turns that only a 7-year-old can do. I mean, adults have never been able to do these things.
It was the Pokemon of 1984.
Transformers are a melding of two great toy ideas. We all know kids love cars and planes. We also know they love robots, so Transformers was just, great, let's put both those ideas together.
That fascination with being able to do it and showing off on the playground, almost a la Rubik's Cube, was something that made them an instant hit with kids.
Heroic Autobots versus evil Decepticons with the fate of planet Earth hanging in the balance. Transformers.
The main story of Transformers was really a civil war on a faraway planet populated by robots, which, by accident, spreads to our world.
Optimus Prime, do you read me? The Decepticons are blitzing Autobot City.
And their sort of battle between the good guys, who are the Autobots, and the Decepticons, who are the evil, nasty pieces of work, continues. And they're forced to disguise themselves as Earth-based vehicles to try and blend in.
The best-known Transformers were Optimus Prime and Megatron, because they were the leader of the different sides. Optimus was the Autobot leader.
The leader and battle headquarters of the heroic Autobots is Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime turned from a robot into a truck, or a truck into a robot.
Optimus Prime, transform! Robots in disguise.
I wanted Optimus Prime. He was ginormous and cost a lot, so I couldn't have him.
They must save Earth!
Evil Decepticons!
Optimus Prime was so scarce, it was untrue, and he became the must-have Transformer in those days.
Optimus Prime, we need you! Robots in disguise!
There'd be whispers around the classroom. Oh, he's got the new Power Master Prime. Oh, wow. So you'd meet up in the playground somewhere, or you'd meet up over the hut on the field, and you'd all get your Transformers out.
There was one that was a gun and then would turn into a big robot. And then there was one that was a tape cassette.
Soundwave was another of Megatron's lieutenants, and he turned into a rather nifty-looking tape recorder.
Optimus Prime!
But how the hell could being a tape cassette actually be of any use as a robot?
The rest of them, they turn into motorbikes, cars, vroom, vroom. This one turned into a cassette and just lie around hoping that someone's a fan of Chris de Burgh.
A little travelling music, Dinsmore.
It's always easy to say that, well, anybody who's sort of followed something that was a toy 16 years ago through to, adulthood, there's a temptation to tag it sad. I'd rather not sad, just like I say, dedicated.
You do get some people that take it a little bit too seriously. I run conventions. I'm extremely interested in Transformers, but I do know when it stops.
A bit of a sad thing for boys to do, really. Be obsessed by that. I wasn't obsessed.